She turned an idea into a career that serves our entire community. Elexia Coleman-Moss allowed herself to dream.
I had been journaling, and that turned into just putting ideas down and kind of maybe like a little business plan in this black and white composition book.
And out of that notebook, ideas became a reality. Sprinkle in some connection and an unexpected phone call from a friend.
She had written like the concept for Journey into Womanhood. So she was like, hey, can you check this out and tell me what you think? And I'm like, this is really good. You know, do you mind if I start a chapter here?
And that's how one of 3 parts of Empowerment Resources, Inc. was born. Journey into Womanhood is a rite of passage and self-esteem program for girls. The program is open to students as young as 3rd grade who can graduate out of the program as high school seniors. The curriculum is to facilitate all that is healthy during the complicated process of growing up.
So a lot of people have this misconception about girls programming being for the girl that's at risk. Well, all girls are at risk for something, depending on how you define it, right? So our program is open to any girl.
We surprised some of the girls during one of their Saturday morning classes to tell them the good news.
And surprise us and let us know that Empowerment Resources Journey into Womanhood has been selected for the Positively JAX Award.
And the work doesn't stop here. ERI also facilitates life skill workshops and parenting education classes. And for 20 years, Elexia has been laser focused on lifting up the entire family.
What has allowed you to, just kind of keep it going and keep it growing?
A lot of prayers, some tears, some joy, but the community, right? So the community of people, donors, our volunteers.
She recently left her full-time job to focus solely on Empowerment Resources, Inc. She has big plans for the nonprofit and knows the potential.
We named it Empowerment Resources because I can't do it all, we can't do it all. We want to connect people to resources in the community so that they can thrive.
And if we look closely, we can all learn something from Alexia's dream. When we put our energy and focus on others thriving, we all benefit. And that is Positively JAX. All right, Elexia Coleman-Moss joins us now along with our PosJax sponsor, Francis Hutto, presenting the award on behalf of Closets by Design. So this was an easy one, I feel like. Everyone voted in favor of you this time. What was it that really resonated with you to give that yes vote?
So anytime, I am a teacher, so anytime that you can reach kids in any way possible to help them grow in a healthy way I'm all about it.
Yeah. And what was interesting, Francis asked, how do you get them there on a Saturday?
Right.
Because the thing is, you start working with them so young and they stick with that program until they graduate many times.
They do. So I think it's a testimony to the girls and the mentors that volunteer their time to work with the young ladies in one of our 3 programs. So.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you have 3 programs. You work with the entire family, which I just think is so important because you can't just work on one piece.
Right.
What does the future look like for you?
Oh, the future, it's very bright, and things are forever changing in our community and our world, so we do try to keep up with the trends and find out what we need to do to continue to empower our youth and families. So prayerfully we'll be around for Infinity, and I hope that I can pass the torch to the next generation to take over the nonprofit. So
yeah, all right.
You do have a daughter, so she's got some big shoes to fill. Thank you for dreaming big.
Oh, thank you so much. We really appreciate this on behalf of Empowerment Resources. Thank you.
All right, so I got to share because 20 years, you got to have a big, grand Emerald celebration, right? So tell me about that.
Yes, so on May 9th, we are having our 20-year celebration for the organization and Journey into Womanhood. And we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of the whiz, and we're transforming WJCT to Emerald City. So we would love for people to come out. Tickets are still available, and they can learn more on our website.
All right, so if you do want to support Empowerment Resources, Inc., go to empowermentresourcesinc.org. Get those tickets, because I know that it's tough running a nonprofit, and just a couple years ago you did give up your full-time job, so now you're putting all your energy into that. So let's continue to support, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Francis, thank you so much for what you do to make sure that this happens every month.
My pleasure.